The bottom line is I'm so disappointed in this hospice. How they could worry about Tylenol is beyond my comprehension, especially since all this starts with I wanted to kill the melanoma. Mike's medical aid in dying, and my brother John wanted me to come up here and spend some time with him since we haven't done that, and so that's what I did. But now, chasing these pills and chasing feeling good, and it's not really working anymore, and so there's no reason to stay here. It's bottom line. There's just no reason to stay here. The disappointment is that the doctors want to save their ass, and because the stupid regulations are there, and can't blame them. Their livelihood is at stake. My life is at stake. Interesting, isn't it? Their livelihood is at stake, and my life is at stake. I have no desire at all to keep going, no desire to keep fighting. There's no reason. Melanoma's going to win. It already won. All I wanted to do is, have a couple more weeks of good times, but that's not going to happen. Death is imminent. What can I say? I'm just tired. Tired. You all know it. You've been tired before. Whether it's, I'm just tired. I'm tired of fighting everybody. Everybody. I gotta fight everybody. Everybody knows what's good for me. Please leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I'm not a normal person. I don't like people. Don't like people being around me. I don't want people around. I want to be left alone. Oh, God, how do you get people to leave you alone? My dad, 94, thinks he knows what to do. Everybody knows what to do. They're pushing me to end my life sooner. They say it's medical aid in dying. Take 2 pills and go to sleep. I wish I could have done that. I really wish I. No, I got to do some other way. Oh, God. Well, it is what it is. Just glad I looked up my brother's birthday because it's July 8th. Today's July 7th. It wouldn't be a good idea, I don't think. Maybe it is. No, I don't think it's a good idea. What do you guys think? It's not a good idea to commit suicide on your brother's birthday who committed suicide. Close to his birthday. I don't know what day he died. I'm trying to look it up. But, I'm not going to run out of pills. And right now I have a 7-day supply. So 7, 6, 5. Let's say somewhere in the 5-day area. Today's a 7. So around the 12th. But the 9th is good because the 9th is a new moon, which means those energies of the moon growing, it's going to be like a wave pushing me to the galactic center. I know people aren't going to understand this, but there will be people who do understand this. So it's like a wave pushing me to the galactic center, as opposed to on a full moon, which everybody thinks is the glamorous moon, I'm going to be fighting that. I'm going to have this waves coming at me, swimming forward, which reminds me of a time I went scuba diving, and I anchored the boat on a jetty, and then let the boat go out a little bit from the jetty, and then I went out the back of the boat, which was the mistake. If you're a diver, you want to go out the front of the boat. That way, that when you go out the front of the boat, you'll swim against the current, and then as you go down and dive, the current is pulling you back to the boat. But that's not what happened in this case. In this case, I went down and went out the back of the boat, and then dove back there. When I came up and I saw the boat way out there, and the tide was coming into San Diego Bay, okay, off of Point Loma, and the tide is coming in, and I have to fight to get to the boat. And the buoy that I put out there, thank God, was my only focus. Get to the buoy, get to the buoy, get to the buoy, you know? And the rest of the story is kind of comical because I finally get to the buoy and I pull myself up into the boat, and it's a dual engine, 454s on both sides, and I can't get it started, which is typical. It's a 69, 59 something. It's an old boat. We were rebuilding it at the time, and my buddy, he's on the jetty. I see him on the jetty, and he made it to the jetty, but he's not moving. He's just sitting there, and I can't figure out why. I can't see, and I'm honking the horn as the boats are going by. Boats are going by, and I'm honking the horn, and they're not paying attention. Had one engine started so I could go in circles. Okay, and I'm going in circles and circles to where the light is out there in the bell at the end of the jetty in Point Loma, coming into San Diego Bay, and there he is, and I'm going around in circles trying to get closer and getting there, and I finally see, and there's a huge sea lion right in front of him, face to face, and he's woo 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 woo. My friend is there, like, I'm not letting go of these rocks. I just fought to get here. I'm just not going to do it. And when he saw the boat come by, he jumped out and swam over. It was a fun experience because we didn't die. I lost my oxygen regulator, my portable oxygen regulator that I love because, again, I love to dive alone. Nobody dives alone. It's very dangerous to dive alone. But let me tell you, I dove enough times and had people rip. They ran out of oxygen. They ran out of air, and they're ripping my without warning. You know, nobody's being trained. And they come in, they rip it out. We're at 85 feet under the water, and they rip it out. And I'm better off alone because I have my 5 or 15 minutes worth of air extra right here on me. I can supply somebody else if I need to, and I would. Never tried. I mean, I'm a rescue diver. I prefer to dive alone. I'll be in less trouble if I'm alone. When I'm with somebody, when you ask somebody and you're trying to swim, I'm trying to swim to that buoy, and I ask my friend, "Are you okay?" And he says, "No." Oh my God, I'm not really okay. And now he's not okay, and I got to worry about him. Oh boy, that was not a fun thing to hear. Normally people say, yeah, I'm okay, when they're really not. But he said it, "No, I'm not okay. I need help." And all I could think about is I just got to get to the buoy. I got to get to the buoy and then pull myself on board, and everything will be good. And then the engines don't start. Oh my God, what a joke. Anyway, that's enough of that.